Paid bills.
I came home from work and Brian was gone. He moved his stuff and he was not home and he moved out. Why would you do that?
I had enough. There was a lot of things going on with me at the time.
So you just left?
Yes.
No warning, no note, you just packed up your things and left?
That's correct.
Like a coward.
Faith Jenkins. Her distinguished legal career began when she graduated first in her law school class. She quickly became a tough New York City prosecutor and then a preeminent legal analyst on cable news. And now she's the judge in her own courtroom. Her cases are real and her rulings are final. She is Judge Faith. Plaintiff Brandis Bugg says her former medical marijuana dispensary employee begged her to cover the cost of breast augmentation surgery and then refused to pay her back. She's suing for an unpaid loan. Defendant Kylie Lucero says the new breasts were a gift because her former boss had a lot of money and wanted to help. She's countersuing for harassment. She's accompanied by Troy McConnell.
All rise. Court is in session. The Honorable Judge Faith Jenkins presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, the litigants have been sworn in. This is the case of Bogg versus Lucero.
Thank you, Warren. Brandis Bogg.
Hi, good morning.
You are suing the defendant Kylie Lucero?
Yes.
For $5,000 you say she owes you for a loan.
Correct.
Okay, so why don't we start from the beginning and tell me how you know Miss Lucero?
Well, Kylie and I started volunteering in dispensaries in summer 2011, and then
What kind of dispensaries?
medical marijuana dispensaries
Here in California?
here in California where it is legal. And then about
What do you mean by volunteering?
volunteering? We volunteer our services, our time to help serve patients, make sure that they're knowledgeable of the medication that they are receiving.
So you weren't getting paid?
Correct.
And what were you getting in exchange for volunteering?
Medicine, marijuana.
And so you have this is the California audience. So you were volunteering at the dispensary in exchange. You were getting medicinal marijuana, you're saying, for free. Why did you need it?
I needed it because I have an immune disorder. I was diagnosed in 2008. The medications that they were prescribing me, it was just not working out for me. I wanted a more holistic way of fixing myself, I guess, and the medical marijuana does do that for me.
And so this was like your full-time volunteering?
I was doing it part-time. I had a part-time retail job as well.
Okay, and what about you?
Why I smoked?
Yes.
I didn't have a medical condition. We also make tips too.
Okay, so you were volunteering, and did you get medicine as well?
Yes.
But you don't have a
But I
condition.
don't have, no, I don't.
How did you get a prescription if you don't have a condition?
Anybody can get a prescription nowadays. I can say I can't sleep at night and they'll give me a prescription for that.
I see you over there cleaning your nails, sir. You act like you don't even want to look at me right now. Who are you?
Don't understand
Okay, why don't you have a seat for a second? So the two of you met at a dispensary?
Correct.
You say, and then that dispensary got shut down?
Correct. Yeah.
Why is that?
Most alcohol.
Because she was getting medicine for free? And that's illegal?
Yeah, you would think, but no, the DEA comes in and shuts down. Whatever federally they assign to state police, they go ahead and do because it's a federal order. So it's something that happens between like every year to year and a half of one shop being open.
Were you the only one getting free medicine, or were there others?
There were others.
Yeah,
Everybody-
That's why the DEA came in.
Yeah.
Are you aware of this? Are you aware of this sort of volunteering at dispensaries in exchange for medicine?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Coming up, a half-baked contract causes confusion.
They told me as long as it's written down and signed, then you have a contract.
witness.
There was
So
a
there
witness.
was
I don't need a witness. She just, hold on a second, sir. She just admitted to the court that she read and signed this agreement.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
I
need a
didn't think
witness.
it
She's
was
the best witness right here.
And later, a lover leaves unexpectedly.
I don't know. I kind of like felt like I was having like a nervous breakdown or something. I mean, I didn't understand what was going on with my body. I was talking
Where
to
did
the
you go?
doctor. I went home.
And you didn't feel comfortable discussing this with your girlfriend, the woman who you've been living with for almost a year and had been dating for 2 years?
Plaintiff Brandisbog says she wanted to see her former employee happy, so she agreed to let her borrow the money for the new breasts. She's suing for an unpaid loan. Defendant Kylie Lucero says she doesn't owe anything because the money was a gift and not a loan. She's countersuing for harassment.
So after that, she goes to get her old job back at her other dispensary under the boss that she did not like. And that's fine. This whole time, though, she's been talking about getting a boob job. I want to get a boob job. I want to get a boob job.
And you talked to her about borrowing
She
the money.
begged me.
I did not
More
beg.
than
she
2,
offered,
3 times.
She offered.
She
the money.
begged me
She
about 2,
offered.
3
Well, tell me about the
times.
conversation. Tell me
She
what
offered.
happened.
She was like, I have $30,000 just sitting here. Like, I wouldn't mind giving you the money for your boob job because I couldn't get finance.
Because she probably has bad credit for not paying other people back.
So what do you say the conversation was?
The conversation was she came over, she's like, I really need this money, like, you know, this and that. And then the next time I visited her, it was like, I only need $5,000. I only need $5,000. Please, I'll pay you back. I promise. It'll be my priority. And honestly, I got tired
Did you
of
ever tell
being-
her that you had $30,000 sitting
No.
in your bank account?
No.
Did you have $30,000 sitting in your bank account?
No.
She
did
offered
not.
because she felt guilty.
I did not have
So you're saying that she
30,000
offered,
cash.
you're saying that she offered, volunteered
Offered.
to give
Volunteered.
you $5,000, no strings attached,
Yep.
just because the two of you were volunteering together at a couple of marijuana dispensaries and had become friends?
Yep, I thought she was my friend.
She had offered her multiple times.
You are
I've
her
not
boyfriend?
offered
Yeah,
anybody
we-
multiple
Step over
times
to the
cash.
left.
we lived together, and she told me, she's like, yeah, Brandy, offered
Well,
to
did
loan
you
me the
hear
money.
her? Did you hear the conversation, or are you just telling me what she
No,
told
what
you?
she had told me. She said she offered her the money, but she didn't want to have to owe her money. So
But did you hear that directly from the plaintiff?
no.
Basically, I got tired of her begging me. I was like, okay, you know what? I can manage. I have enough saved up. I come from a wealthy family. I said, okay, if we're gonna go ahead and do this loan, then I wanna write a contract that states that you have to pay me back X amount per month.
Where'd you get the money from?
It's something I've saved over the years. I'm privileged. That's all I gotta really say. I mean, I know how to manage my money, and I don't pay rent. You know, I'm very blessed. So I figured, you know, I'll help somebody else out. I'm a good person. I put others before me. And, you know, if this is something that she wanted for a very long time, this is over 3.5 years she's been talking about this boob job, then, you know what, I'm going to make her dream come true.
So what happened? You gave her $5,000 in cash?
I gave her $5,000.